All right, friends. So like I said, today we're going to do our third reading lesson, and we're going to be talking about annotating. We're going to talk about how do we annotate a text and share our thoughts. So usually when we're in school, we have our text in our hands and we're able to underline and circle and write our main ideas. But because we're virtual, we have to find a new way to do that. Now, on Tuesday, you had a little practice on annotating, and today we're going to go deeper into annotating and know what we're annotating and how to annotate. So today we're going to be able to complete 3 tasks. Students will be able to annotate a text by circling and underlining important information. Students are going to be able to state how annotation helps them understand what they read. And you're going to be able to annotate 2 pages of the story that we're going to read today, which is called The Day You Begin. So let's talk a little bit about annotating. So, what does it mean to annotate? So, we're going to learn annotating, and this is where we find things that are important in a book. These details can be words or pictures from a book. Annotating is when readers make notes and flag or highlight important details while they're reading. Okay, this helps them focus on what they're reading. This helps them understand the details of the text. It helps you keep track of your thoughts and the feelings. It keeps track of important details. It prepares you for discussion, so talking about the text, and it prepares you to write about the text. It prepares you to answer your question. These important details help us answer the questions that we're going to have. So sometimes we're going to circle, underline, highlight, or write our thoughts on a page. So this year we're going to do it virtually. It's important to practice because good readers annotate what they read to help them understand the text. It helps us learn and grow as readers. So annotating is very, very important whether we are virtual or in person because it helps you understand the text better. And by the end of the year, you're going to be amazing annotators, which I am so excited about. So I'm going to give you a little bit more information on annotating and how you're going to do that. So, annotating, we're going to use the circle, we're going to underline, and we're going to use a text box. So when we circle important information, we're going to be circling important nouns. Now remember, nouns are people, places, and things. These are the things that we're going to use for a circle. When we underline, we're going to underline important details that help us answer the questions. So these can be words in the story, these could be sentences, it can be a phrase. That's going to be what we use for underlining. We're also going to be using a text box. And using the text box, we're going to be writing our gists, our main ideas for each pages. In just a moment, we're going to read a part of our text, and I'm going to model for you how we're going to be annotating as we read. And then at the end of today's lesson, you're going to have a chance to practice your annotation. Okay? So remember, we're going to be using the circle, we're going to be underlining, and then we're going to be using the text box to help us annotate this year. So in just a moment, we're going to read the text, and I'll see you in the next section.